Module 190. Now we are going to discuss about technology and globalization. So this module is highlighting how technology is playing its role in terms of improving the process of globalization. So you know that nowadays how much important the technology is and how much penetrated it is in our life. So we need to understand the perspective of technology with reference to the globalization process. First of all, this IT revolution allowed the economies to be more advanced in terms of they are capable to communicate more and process more information in specifically in digital form, and this leads or allow the economies as well as the societies to reshape, because the previous processes, previous strategies or methods or techniques which were used for production process, which were used for exchange process, which were used for marketing process, for different kind of economic activities as well as the social life, that has been changed now. Now the digital technology has reshaped the whole economy. So 1990s computer hardware and software and telecom, they rise the national abilities to use information for tapping economic potentials, and specifically you know that hardware and software and telecom, these were the major technological revolutions. And last few years, if we observe, the social networking drive the personal, social and political as well as the commercial aspect. So all aspect of the life basically are going to affect through the technology. So technology is not going to focus on a particular aspect of life. Actually, it is going to cover all possible aspect of life, and primarily that aspect of life which is more important is economic life or economic aspect of life. So in economic or commercial aspect of life, in business aspect of life, the technology is playing vital role. Just like the ICT, this is information and communication technologies. They ensure the high efficiency gains. So efficiency improved due to the technologies. Secondly, ICT analysts for global integration, because it supports the mechanism of global integration, specifically if you consider the trade and investment that happens across country, then it leads to further integrate the economies once information and communication technologies allowed this process to become more fast and quick. If we observe the report published by International Telecom Union, this report says 6.8 billion cell phones have been actually sold or come into the system in 2012 compared to 1990, and 96% global mobile cell penetration has been done. Mean 96% of the total population actually using the mobile cellular phone. 15 years back, what was the situation? Only scientists were using internet, so that was not publicly available. It was private good just for scientists. Non-existence of World Wide Web, so no concept of this World Wide Web that was developed over the time. Then the browsers, if you observe the browsers for navigation, that were not invented. 15 years back doesn't mean exactly 15 years back, because this report actually published in 2013. So you go back 15 years back with reference to this report time. So probably they are talking about the end of the 1990s. So the today internet transformed commerce and trade. And what kind of transformation has been observed? New ways are there or they are introduced regarding retailers. Now the retailing is different. You know that different kind of mechanism are devised, different kind of mobile apps are there, and just you place the order and you can receive the product. Transactions are going to change. Now you are making transaction digitally. You need not to move with the money, and you can transfer your money in any way. There are multiple ways now. Manage input outflows, they are managed in a different way. Then market mechanism has changed totally. That is genuinely revolutionized, because now you need not to go anywhere to even you can just use surfing, you can just use browsing, to find out your product. You observe the quality and characteristics of the product, and you can place your order, and then you can get the product. Then job seeking and recruiting process has been changed. Even 2.7 billion users are existing in 2013. So it's a huge population who are using these information technologies. Education has transformed as well. That is the most important thing, because presentations previously that was not available, communication through internet that was not available, now it is possible more quickly. Data analysis analyst softwares has been developed, applications. Then the websites related to the became primary source of information and analysis. So people are mostly using the website. So just like how things have happened over the time, initially internet commercialized, then the first mobile phones came around just add 6 years in these figures. So Google, then the Google named search engine, and then this was done by the PC Magazine, and the BlackBerry launched, then the Facebook launched, Twitter launched, then iPhone came. So this is the whole sequence of how things has happened over the time. Ultimately, you know that now every 60 seconds, this is very much important thing, new apps are going to be observed, tailored to user specific needs has been created. So every 1 minute, after every minute, 1 minute, you are just observing new type of apps are available in the apps market. Secondly, public internet companies market capitalization from 1995 to 2015, these 20 years, how this capitalization process has changed. So market capitalization, if you just observe how much remarkably this value has changed over the only 20 years. This is $5,415 for the Apple, and this became for Apple it became 7,63,000 from 3,980. And for Netscape actually moved out, and then there are different other companies which has actually observed into the system. So remarkable changes have been done within only 20 years in this field of internet as well as IT.